welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
You look great, buds. It's been a while since you were on the show, and baby is now...
Baby's now 3.5 pain in the ass.
Is it?
Everybody's like, have a baby, it's the greatest thing in the world. And it's great, and there's the honeymoon period, and then 2 comes around, and then 3, and you're like...
It's work.
He never leaves. He's just here all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't do
discipline
anything.
him. What a nightmare.
No,
It's like
stop it.
The word. I mean, I love it.
What is he into? What is he?
He's really into Frozen, as they all are. A lot of friends were like, don't introduce it. Don't even start.
Yeah.
Because once they get into it, it never ends.
But how do you not introduce Frozen?
I mean, there's plenty of ways. You just never
I guess.
show it.
You never show it, but the kid's gonna find
Frozen.
Frozen.
Found out about it. It's Frozen 24/7. Frozen 1, Frozen 2.
Frozen 2 is just as good as 1.
Yeah, Santa Claus for Elsa doll and the horse, Nook, I believe. I have to ask him, but yes. He's very into firefighters, obviously. Marshall in the Paw Patrol station. Now he gets Elsa out on Nook the horse to throw ice at the fire. Let's get her involved.
That's what I'm talking about. Get Elsa into Paw Patrol.
She's fighting those fires.
Well, best to the baby.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you about this because I saw this online, was it last year or something, that someone, a skateboard company was selling a skateboard with a picture of your high school yearbook picture on it.
That did happen, yeah, a couple times. Yes.
Now, did you know about this?
Of course, I had to give them my blessing, permission, you know.
Yeah, of course. But did you know who this person was?
I do, yeah. Jason Dill, he was a very famous pro skater. He was on the Osbournes, painted as like the F-up, you know, friend of Jack, if anyone remembers.
Yeah, of course.
Like a young crowd, but...
No, yeah. I love that.
Anyways, he started his own company called Effing Awesome, and they do these boards where they put all the pro skaters like school photos on them. And he saw my high school portrait and he's like, oh man, it's amazing. Can we put it on a skateboard? I'm like, I'm not a pro skater, but you know, I'm pro skaters, so yes.
Yeah, you're actually pro skaters, yeah, of course. No, it's fantastic, but it's sold out in like seconds. It's like, it's like the hottest thing in the world, but you brought us one tonight so we can look at it. Look at this. Come on. Is that the best? How cool are you? Come on. Is that the best?
It's pretty flattering. It's pretty good. You know, we need more girls in the skateboard world.
Yeah.
Yes.
It sold out, and I was like, dude, this is so cool and fun. I was like, oh my gosh. If they need another one, I'm just saying, this one's pretty good too. This one's still available.
Aww.
This one, yikes. Look at that terrible. Look at what was he trying to do there?
Wow, is that senior?
When you skate fast enough, the wispiness flies off the side of this wispy mustache. Yeah, I thought it was senior year. Gosh, the whole thing was a mistake. Yeah, oh my gosh. You're very iconic here in New York City, and you have a great fashion sense. We love you. But I read about this thing recently that you did something where you gave away your clothes, or you sold your clothes?
Yeah, I had a big closet purge, thousands of pieces I didn't even know. It was enormous, and kids like lined up overnight.
People lined up around the block.
Blocks and blocks.
But you weren't supposed to be there. It was just your clothes.
No, I think maybe they had an idea that I'd, you know, make an appearance. But a lot of kids came and they like came up afterwards and like, we didn't even want to buy anything. We just came to like hang out in the scene and like check out and meet people. It was like a festival. It was wild.
But people came and you didn't leave. You stayed and took pictures with everybody and said hi to everybody.
I stayed, stood on those feet. Yeah, like
people,
14-hour day.
Yeah. And then like saw people leave with your clothes.
I did, and then now I've seen like so many kids in the street, like a girl wearing my shoes came up, look, I'm wearing your old Celine blah, blah, blahs. I'm like, oh, cute, they look great. Do you like them? I love them, I wear them every day.
No way.
See Morrissey a few weeks ago, and there was a kid wearing a denim jacket that I had sewn, like an old Morrissey t-shirt on the back. We took a picture together, like.
Are you kidding me?
It's insane everywhere. I saw Tommy Dorfman, and she had like one of my old Chanel purses that I had bought at like a thrift store years ago. It was just like.
Didn't Olivia Rodrigo just have something on?
She was wearing like a vintage Versace dress that I had, yes.
This is
wild.
I mean, come on. That's so bizarre, bud.
I have a lot of reach in the fashion world.
I remember you always dress, yeah, but you have a lot of cool stuff all the time. I'm coming to the next one, by the way. I want to talk about this new Ryan Murphy jam. This is a feud, Capote versus the Swans. I love the other feud he did, but this one, Truman Capote. Can you explain what the Swans are and what this whole scene is?
The Swans were a group of kind of socialites in New York City and actually the world over. And Truman Capote befriended them all. You know, they were very glamorous ladies, fashionable, and kind of precursors to influencers. They, you know, kind of sold this idea of glamour and fame. And he befriended them all because he was very attracted to power and beauty and glamour. And then he wrote a story throwing them all under the bus. Yes, that he published in Esquire magazine, and then it came out in a book called Answered Prayers. And
that was
so,
cut off.
Cut off, yes.
What a crazy, awesome cast this is, by the way. Naomi Watts, Demi Moore, Diane Lane, Calista Flockhart, Molly Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald.
Did you freak out?
I mean, Samantha, 16 Candles.
I mean, come on.
Claire, Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. I mean, she's
Pretty
coming.
Pink. I only worked with her a couple days on set, but the first day on set when I worked with her, we sat down, and I just lost it. I started crying uncontrollably, and like my co-star Tom, who plays Capote, he's like, "What's going on? Is something okay?" I was like, "We're singing with Molly. Like, I know the cast is incredible, but like Molly to me was just." Everything. She was my whole world when I was young. And a friend of mine had her autograph, and I was so envious. I was like, oh, God, she has her autograph on her wall. Yeah. And now I'm working with her.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Did you get to tell her?
She was sitting right there. She's like, okay.
Like, calm down. We have to act together, all right? Come down.
I've done other things
She's
too.
the best. I know, yeah. Come on. She's coming on our show Thursday.
You can't.
Oh, I cannot wait for this. I want to show a clip. Here's Chloe Sevigny in Feud, Capote versus the Swans. Take a look.
All it is a collection of cruel scalpel cuts without the benefit of anesthesia. It may be that it is art, and someday it will be accepted as that. But it seems too high a price to pay for me. And I can't understand how it seems worth it to you. Is this what you wanted? To be vilified and banished?
No, of course not. I miss Babe. I am trying very hard to reconstitute myself. I am trying. I am drinking very little. I am pulling myself back together, and I keep trying to apologize, but you won't take my calls. Is there anything you can do? Can you talk to her?
God, I worry about you, Truman.
Come on!
Love and betrayal.
Well, that's it. Yes. Love and betrayal. Chloe Sevigny, Feud, Capote versus the Swans. Premieres January 31st at 10 p.m. on FX. We'll be right back with more Tonight Show. Stick around, everybody.
Hey, hey.